Welcome everybody, this is Joni at Granny J Clay, and I just filmed a video and for some reason at the end it didn't save it. So I'm just going to walk you through what I just went through. I've been making necklace and earring pieces and have made so many of them. I just save them and then I give them to people for birthdays and various things, just surprise sometimes, just to use as a nice surprise too. So I rolled out my clay, and this is what was left of it after I cut out my pieces. But I want you to see this. I showed this in the original video, but this is it. I used, what was it? I'll show you. Bring it over. Pardo polymer clay. It's a waxy clay. And I had these, I had the translucent, which is the white here, and the turquoise in a drawer, and I had forgotten all about them, and so they were old, so I chopped them up into this chippy-choppy thing, added a little bit of white paint, mixed it all up, added a little bit of clear translucent liquid clay, mixed it all up, and then got it out, and I squeezed it all together. So this is what it looks like on the other side. You can see the white paint. And chopped a few slices off and then flattened them and took them through my pasta machine and rolled them out to a 5 because it makes it nice and thin so that when you do have your pieces laid out or you make your pieces, they will they'll be quite thin, which is really important. I lay all my pieces out on the sheet of clay on my tile. This tile I love. I've bought a few of these now. I think it was Home Depot, but they're 6-sided and they are the best. Oh, they are so wonderful. I just love them. But what I wanted to emphasize to you is that once I lay the sheet of clay out, the veneer that I've put together, which in this case was the turquoise and the translucent, I want to make sure that I put that piece of clay on the tile so that when I lay my frames, my metal frames down, that they're going to just stay there when I put them in the oven. I don't want to move them again. I don't want to take a chance of messing up the piece once I have it all laid out. And so once you've done that and you've laid all your pieces out that you have, and by the way, you can get pieces at, I just got a big order in from Temu. You can get them from Etsy. You can get them from Amazon. You can get them from Michaels and Hobby Lobby, but I just got a big order in from Temu, which was very helpful. So these are some of the new ones that I got in. I have several gold pieces, and these are some of my silver pieces. Once you have them all laid out, and I wouldn't put them too close together because you have to go around each like this, and you see how you can bring the clay off, and then you create another pile, and then you take that pile and you push it back together again. And then you can roll that out and make more pieces. But for now, I just rolled this one out and I put my pieces out and I cut them all out. And this is all rolled out on a 5, so it's very, very thin. Sorry, my voice is leaving me. Once you get them cut out, then go back and make sure you have your holes emptied. This is a dental tool. I have a nephew who, well, I have actually 4 nephews who are dentists, believe it or not. Anyway, I got this set from one of them, and just go back and make sure all of the holes that you've got are empty. You just kind of, because once they come out of the oven, what you do is, I hadn't finished that one. Once they come out of the oven, you leave them on this, and you, what I do is I resin them. You can do as you wish, but I resin them. Some people pop off the frames and they put glue on, but I put resin on them. And then once I've resined the fronts, then I pop them off the tile and I turn them over and I see which ones need to be sanded. And I sand them so I can see the frame on the back as well. Because I want the resin to flow onto the frame, and front and back, because it will hold it in much better. So just wanted to let you know that that's how I do it. And I'm just so sorry that you weren't able to see the whole thing, but maybe you're lucky because I shortened this up quite a bit. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to finish cleaning up around the edges. And like I said, it's out of 5. So it's very thin. So I want to make sure that I got it all cleaned up really, really well. As you notice, I hold the frame down while I'm going. And I'll go back and complete this, and then I'll put it in the oven and at 275, and I will bake that for about an hour. And once they're out, like I said, I will resin them and then pop them off and see what the back needs, and then resin those as well. So you can sand the backs once you pop them off. But it's really important not to always lift your thing, lift your pieces from your glass or whatever other tile you're working at, but have it on the tile you're going to bake it on. It just is really important. And this doesn't provide a glare on the back at all. It's just a matte piece of tile, which I just love. And I think I don't know if I said it or not, but I got it from Home Depot. So I just wanted to show you that. And I had shown some pieces that I'd made. Let me just show you. I'll bring another one back out again here. This is a necklace piece. The back is just white, but you can see that I resined the back as well. And I cleaned it up so that the back, you can see the back. This is gold. These are, of course, silver. But I wanted to tell you about this. I had received this. I had ordered some underglaze clay transfer paper. And this is for ceramics, not necessarily for polymer clay. So once I got these transfers, it was kind of a learning curve. I had to take some time to learn how to apply it to the clay, but little by little I am learning. And this was a red one. Isn't that pretty? I just think that's so pretty. So I do have clay transfer paper also that I've used, but this is different. This is a ceramic underglaze transfer, but it works. It works with polymer clay. So I just wanted to show you that. I have about, let's just say I have a little bit. I've got this whole sack just filled with pieces I've finished that are on frames, and I think I have about 10 of these sacks full. So I just collect them, and then I get some out when I need to give for gifts or surprise people with, those kinds of things. So that's all. I just thought you might enjoy seeing that, even though the first video was messed up a little bit. This is a little bit shorter than the other video. I hope all of you are doing well. I know things can be a little confusing sometimes in our world today, but look to Jesus. He's the one we need to look to tell us what's going on, and he does. He tells us in his word what's going on, and he will be back soon. I don't know when. But there sure are signs that he spoke about and prophetic things that are in the Bible that are being fulfilled now. So I would imagine it'd be pretty soon, which would be great. We'll go to our heavenly home. And if you don't know Jesus as your Lord and Savior, you really need to. You need to know him. Anyway, go into the Bible, read out of Matthew or Mark or Luke or John. And it'll tell you all about Jesus and what he has done for all of us. He came, he died on the cross, he rose from the dead. And because he did all of that, if we believe in him, we can be saved too. So that's all. I'm going to leave it at that, and I'll see you the next time. God bless each and every one of you. Bye for now.